same part of it, not all of it.
Well, they're really going at it. Eating the bamboo and everything, huh?
Yeah, that's tender, and they can just about stun it and dump it. They come back to the next day to the ground. It has big knotted roots down at the bottom. It's hard to kill out. Don't stay on top of it. People did it for ornamental use, privacy. Got out of hand where they planted it.
Are these any special kind of goats?
No, they're not special. They're meat goats primarily, but we don't sell meat, cheese, or milk. But the brown ones, like this little brown one here, that was the original goat in Texas, the Spanish goat.
Okay.
And it was bred and raised for its meat.
So before the Europeans got here, we didn't have goats on North America?
Right.
We didn't have cows. We didn't have horses.
Okay.
I don't think we had horses.
No, we didn't have horses.
These goats are
Certainly didn't have rats, cockroaches, fleas, and lazy-ass white people. I mean, Europeans.
Yeah.
A lot of things. Syphilis, smallpox. There's a lot of bad things came over the Europeans.
Right.
And those ships all tight up together, like dying across the seas.
Green bed right in there.
Yeah, that was tough, man. Those were the tough days.
The white ones are like you were saying, the European goats, not Spanish goats. They have the brown chest.
Uh-huh.
And if you compare them to the brown ones, they have a lot more meat on them. So they import them from South Africa because they want to get more for their money. And it's the predominant breed now in Texas is the white door goats.
But they're African or they're European?
The whites and the brown chest came from South Africa.
South Africa. So they're African, but the Europeans brought them here. Right?
Yeah, you got me there. I'm pretty sure it was Europe. No, it's not. It's back in this is back in the 20s and 30s they started importing.
Okay.
More recent.
And they got some Angoras in there, right?
Yeah.
I saw Angora somewhere.
Well, Angora is a mohair goat in there.
Mohair.
There's not Angora per se in there.
Okay.
And they have some bloodlines,
The
but
goats are
we don't
eating
shave them. Now that shaggy one there is.
That one down there.
Yeah, it's what's the name? What kind of shaggy?
She's called a Dutch Landress,
Okay.
but I think she's also got some pygmy in her too.
Yeah, she's a little small.
Yeah.
She's pretty though. I like her.
She's the only one I have like that, my little Irish Terrier.
Were you at the park event with your goats, like I don't know, the bees and flowers over there in like South Austin, like a couple months ago? Somebody had some goats. I'm like, you need to do the Google goat thing, and here they are. I saw y'all out here last night guarding the goats.
Yes.
And in the rain, I was like, I don't even know what's going on. I don't even know, because the city does all sorts of weird shit.
They didn't know what was going on either. Really.
Definitely smells like goats. Actually, it smells like my ex-girlfriend. Is she over here? No, okay. I'm just kidding. Just a joke.
The goats are eating away.
They're eating away. They are tearing it up. How long is it going to take them to clear this out?
Just this afternoon.
Yeah.
We'll have to move over. I'm trying to have them spend the night in this corner, and then we jump over there. And we're going to keep going down that.
Go that
side.
direction? Y'all already went that way?
Yes.
Yeah.
We've gone as far as we're going to go this way, and then we'll be back. I think August, September time frame. So.
And can they eat poison ivy and poison oak or not?
Yes.
Okay, wow, yeah. My friend had goats in Rosenke. He's a farmer. He's moved now. But he had goats and pigs and different. He said the goats could eat everything but like a stinging nettle or something.
Yeah. Those stinging nettles and thistles, they don't really like.
They don't, yeah.
Yeah, they're just too prickly. I have some in here that will eat prickly pear cactus though.
Oh, wow. A lot of water in it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Vitamin C.
Stand up on their feet.
Oh,
Yeah, they really want it. And that's the Mustang grape they're on, right?
Yeah, pull me down the limb so I can eat. We got a little white one.
We need to get them on the Nandina and the, what's that other one? The tree. The big tree that's invasive.
Oh, China berry?
That one too. What's the other one though?
Privet?
Yopon? The number one invasive plant is,
Talking about mesquite?
no. It's non-indigenous. It's got the little blueberries. I can't remember right now.
I don't know that one. They can't eat Nandina though. It's toxic.
They can't eat Nandina? It's toxic? Like, what kind of toxic?
Like if they, it'll kill ruminants because the way it has an acid in it. I forget what the name of that particular acid
And what's
is.
ruminants?
Ruminants.
What's that?
So ruminants are like cows, sheep, goats, llamas. They've got a 4-chambered stomach. And one of those chambers is called a rumen. And that's kind of what they fill up, and then they bring that back up, chew it, and send
Chew
it
the
down
cud
to a
and
different one.
re-swallow it.
It's like a big beer vat. That's kind of how it works.
Like the backup. My ex-girlfriend had one of those too. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, don't ever let a goat burp in your face. It's horrible.
Don't get near them llamas. They spit.
Yeah.
The llamas.
Llamas spit right at you. I've seen too many videos. These things are awesome. You got them all named and all that, or no?
All of them, but most of them.
And see, that one's got long hair.
Yeah, I've got a few in here that are they're kind of new. They've got numbers instead of name tags. So this is like their third trip, I think. We train them as we go, and so they're new to the traveling herd. They've got some at home that are just beginning.
You got a lot. How many are here?
There's 85 here.
There's 85 right now?
Yes.
It doesn't even look like that many, but there's a lot. Man, if we could only train the Republicans to do this.
Yeah.
They have a lot of wind, a lot of energy.
You gotta really love to eat plants and poison ivy.
Where are you based out of?
Bastrop, Brownwood.
Brownwood, Texas? Oh, that's far. That's far, yeah.
Yeah, we travel.
I've been
all
through
over.
Brownwood.
Yeah.
And how long are y'all here?
We'll be here for probably till next Friday.
Okay.
So about a little over a week.
Cool.
And then we're off to the Houston Arboretum after that.
Okay. There's a lot of water there. Watch out for them. What do they have? They got water moccasins. I'm thinking the copperhead, and then the hognose snakes. You know hognose, right? So they look like a copperhead, but they're not totally dominant. They're safe to us.
Yeah.
And they're super cool. They make great pets. Once you get them past, they need toads to eat. This one's scratching his head. He's scratching his head.
One on another section is a rat snake. It was only about 2 feet, and it was going in between their legs, and they were all looking at it.
Yeah.
And it was just like, I just want to get out of here.
Yeah, don't eat me. I'm trying to get. Where does this end? There's too many of you. But yeah, rat snakes are non-venomous, but they're pretty aggressive. They act like a rattlesnake. Like I had one as a pet once. He's like 3 or 4 foot long, and he acted like a rattlesnake. I called him Texas because it's a Texas rat snake, and they're cool and they're pretty. But yeah, they try to mimic. They try to mimic for safety.
They tend to be vicious.
And copperheads are so gorgeous. And the not the milk snake. The what's the one that looks like a milk snake? Poisonous one. Red and black and yellow. Coral. Totally not gonna hurt you. They have like back teeth. They don't have fangs, and they try to burrow to get away. They're so scared of us.
They're like, just leave me alone.
I'll never be able to swallow you. They were up on her back legs.
I've never seen.
Oh, it looks like Kirk Watson. That looked like Kirk Watson right there. You know who that is? Okay. I just saw him. Ooh, you got a electrified fence, it seems like.
Yes.
I did that when I was a teenager at my grandpa's farm in Michigan. I peed on the fence. Don't do that. Do not pee on the fence. You end up like me.
This one, it's not too bad. No, the fence shot.
Oh, the fence?
Yeah, it's not like the.
Yeah.
It's tingly.
Yeah.
Some of those like single strand hot wires, those will leave a mark on you.
Oh boy.
They don't mess around.
I think that's what my grandpa had. Back in the day, he had like a little box, and then it runs around the wire.
If you had cattle or horses, that's probably like single strands.
I don't even know what they had.
Don't mess with that.
Is that a baby? Or a runt?
Actually, that's just a little one. Yeah.
Pygmy?
A runt, pretty much.
They look related,
she's
these
about
three.
3 years old. Yeah, 3-year-old and a 4-year-old.
Okay. They're almost the same size. And this is a mommy? Oh, is this
No.
related or no?
That's Hugo. Actually, so this is funny. So this is Hugo and Hugo.
Okay.
This is actually Hal. But we got their tags mixed up, so both of their tags say Hugo.
Okay.
But Hal is the bigger one. But they're buddies. They pal around everywhere.
They seem to be enjoying themselves. Some of them are sunken in right before their back hips.
Yes.
Is that just normal how they're built?
Yes. And it's going to fill up as they keep eating.
And they'll get gas and stuff too from all the vegetables. That black one, the one with the black stripes, is cool looking. Really cool. Okay, they don't want to get in the water.
No, they do not like to get their hooves wet at all. So we use it as a natural barrier.
I think that one's got its hooves wet down there.
Yeah. Some of them are a little more, they're adventurous. They get out there.
And what's the yellow things for?
That's what the Conservancy, that was probably an old planting. They had
Just left their trash.
Yeah, kind of a failed.
Turns into micro trash everywhere. Get that tree. So how does this affect the trees, those young saplings? They're going to be destroyed or what?
Yeah, some of those will be knocked back, like those two little pecans, but they probably shouldn't be in that location anyway. The main trees that we want to make sure we don't mess with that. We've got the cedar elm.
Cedar elms, yeah. They're pretty invasive.
Yeah.
But they're local. I mean, you know.
They won't mess with that one. The bigger trees they won't mess with, but the smaller saplings usually. Sometimes they come back. It just depends.
I think that's a pecan under that giant Mustang grape that they're clearing that. Once they get the bottom part of the Mustang grape, it's going to die, right? Because it's where it's attached to the soil.
Yeah, and so we're doing this so that a team of humans is going to be following us, and they're going to cut all those vines from basically 6 foot down, so it's going to kill out everything that's in the top of those trees.
Let the tree get its light again.
Yeah, because in some sections we did way on the far west end, I mean, they're just covered in vines. Those trees, I hope they can come back.
Yeah.
That was one of our main goals.
They got choked out. Cool.
They sure love those Mustang grapes.
The city spent millions and millions of dollars going after homeless people in this park. They had tents, and that was called a cleanup. And as you can see, trash floating in Town Lake, they stopped cleaning up. So it never was a cleanup. It was just like their anti-poverty racism shit. And we filmed that for years, and we still film it. I mean, I wish the city, I'm an environmental scientist, or I used to be. I really want them to clean up the city and clean up the water, because the water is disgusting here. But they don't give a shit about trash. They just give a shit about people they consider trash. And they just have their priorities straight because they're fascist. They're fascist as hell. They're a bunch of Karens, a bunch of political people. They just use poor people and people of color as political talking points. As, you know, they don't really care about us. They just want to use us as talking points. So it's, yeah, I really like that the one with the black stripes. I don't know why.
The one that just looked up right there, or
the one right there in the middle, the big one, standing right there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think that one has a blue.
Got nice black stripes, racing stripes. Cool, man. I'm glad you got names for them. They're not just no-named animals. Did any of them evil? Or they give me the goat stare or any of that? Baphomet stuff, any of that?
I really don't have any aggressive ones anymore. We had a couple when we first started. This one, her name was Barbara, and she hated my brother-in-law.
Just him?
Just him.
Why?
Like, he stepped into the pasture, and she was like a little heat-seeking missile.
Wonder why.
We'll find a way to just hit him, but...
You think he was at Cologne or something? Like, there's got to be a reason. It can't just be random, right?
I don't know, but she was really the only mean one we ever had.
You're going to town.
Most of these guys, they're friendly. Some of them won't let you touch them, though. They're more skittish, because we work with rescues and all sorts of different organizations.
Yeah. Is Kirk Watson here? I smell him. Oh, shit. Never mind. It's the goats. Never a shortage of goat jokes. So he's getting stuck in there. And you eat it. Eat it. Get broke. That's the Mustang grape. And this is a cedar elm here, I believe.
Yes.
Well, no, this is a...
That's a mulberry. No,
what's it called?
Crepe myrtle.
Crepe myrtle, yeah. Crepe myrtle. I was just looking at the leaves. They kind of looked cedar elmy. But the bark, yeah, definitely. This is the smooth bark.
Yeah. The goats would love to tear that up.
Yeah.
They definitely cannot put crepe myrtles in with the...
They like the bark?
Oh, yeah.
Why? What's so great about this bark? It's soft, right? It's kind of soft.
If they can get their little teeth into it, they just peel it off.
Wow.
Strips.
You guys are indiscriminate. Eating the beggar's lice, eating the grasses.
Not to eat certain things, but it
Never, you can't really tell their stomach. You have to tell their stomach. That's really cool, man. I knew there was something going on last night. I was like, they got reindeer out here?
Yeah.
What the hell is going on? And then we walked over, I could tell things had been grazing. There was a big area where water had been dumped. And I'm like, okay, something's really going on, and then we've caught up to you guys. But y'all were more down there last night when I saw y'all.
Yes, yeah, we were around the corner.
Yeah. Fucking cool, man. Well, it's nice meeting you.
Yeah, meet y'all.
All right.
We'll see you around. We'll be here for about a week, so.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Cool.
Y'all have a good.
But not exactly a petting zoo, though, right?
No,
No, not exactly a petting
They've
zoo.
got that poison ivy oil on them, so it'll
Ooh.
transfer.
Yeah, just like a dog when it rolls around in that
Yes.
stuff.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
no good.
I play the game of like, can I keep it off of me this trip or not? And then
They'll
decide.
still transfer.
Have you gotten?
Oh yes. Almost every time we're working in poison ivy, I get it on me somewhere. I get the rash, but not too bad. But my wife is highly allergic. Like she has to go to urgent care. So
Oh,
she
man.
doesn't get to come on trips when it's poison ivy.
You might want to wear a long sleeve shirt too.
I do sometimes, but it's hot and humid.
I used to do landscaping. I would have to wear it because of different things, blackberries and
Oh yeah.
bougainvilleas, and God only knows what I got my hands into.
Those blackberries and berries, I hate those thorns.
Yeah, well, they got a thornless variety, but we have the thorn variety.
I've
And the
only
birds
ever
get
come
to them first. We never get them. The birds wipe them out. Cool.
You're eating.
The puppy dog. There's a little Sonic trash right there from Sonic. Hey, Sonic, clean your trash up. McDonald's, Torchies, all you guys, clean your trash up. God, you guys are doing a number here. So they've been moving from that way this way, and the city left all their little plastic flags everywhere. They're creating micro trash.
That's his son.
Oh, that's his son?
He said that sometimes the goats, they bump into each other and then that happened and they got shocked by the fence.
Huh. Yeah, that fence is real. Did you touch it?
Sometimes
Did you touch that shit?
No.
It's real.
He said after a while the goats would want to move somewhere else.
Yeah.
Being
It's
in
weird
one
how they got that
spot.
pocket right there.
Oh, yeah.
They look skinny, but they're not. I think that's a landscaping plant right there. That leafy, like, lily-looking
They-
thing.
They know like different types of goat breeds.
Yeah, it's different breeds. But they're not Americans. They were brought here by European colonizers.
Yep.
Oh, there's a black and white one. That one's pretty. He's a pretty puppy dog. Can I stare at you? You want to do the goat stare, bro? Goat stare. Sometimes I stare down the goats.
See, I like when they go up on their hind legs and go up to the
Yeah, they're a pretty amazing animal as far as clearing stuff. These are the Google goats, but they're not the Google goats. These are the ones brought up from Brownswood,
He said they're-
Texas. Yow!
He said they're cheaper to have goats here to